This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Hey guys,
What it do?
what's up?
How's it going?
What's going on?
Well, just chilling with, the Big and Lazy podcast, We Them Girls podcast.
Period.
There we go.
That girl Mel here.
And Annabelle in the cut.
Nice to meet you. I'm Big. This is my homie.
It's your boy Lazy, man. We back again.
Yeah.
They back again.
Yeah,
Special
saying?
episode.
special,
special,
exclusive episode.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Double
That's
up.
right.
Definitely. I'm glad y'all
Big
came
and
through
lazy.
to chill with us because it's been long overdue for real. Especially since we under the same roof with the Confirmed podcast, the Confirmed Network.
Network.
That's
You better
right.
be in
Yeah,
that network.
come through.
Dream team,
You feel me?
team.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
right.
It's lit. How y'all feel to be in a network?
I'm all for it. I'm all for supporting and, networking. It's about, relationship. Sometimes it's about who you know and what you know.
Right.
So
Definitely.
and this is dope right here,
Yeah.
I think it's all about who you know and relationships in the industry. What do y'all like about podcasting though so far?
Recording for real. Like I look forward to Mondays and like I was looking forward to this. Like just being able
me
to
too,
come
though.
and kick it, like podcasting is kicking it and having a conversation to us.
Right.
And that's what we wanted to feel like. We don't want it to feel like a job. So
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
it's literally just talking to your friend.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
that's what it is.
Y'all's is like real organic, like ours. Cause like we'll kick it and talking anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like
It
putting
just happens
on
to
wax.
be cameras and mics
Yeah,
in the vicinity, but
That's what I tell people. Like, what's a podcast like? This a conversation between,
literally.
2-3 people. That's all it is. Like, she said, you only got special guests and rap stars. I'm like, we mess with everybody.
Right.
Everybody. Come on to the Big and Lazy, out of We Them Girls, whatever you want to do. If we want to come on, come on.
Yeah, that's what we
Definitely.
be telling people. We like when we have people on and they got something going on, or if we, post about somebody, like we want to put everybody on. Like it ain't
Right.
just about us, and we can't make it with just us.
Right.
So I think that's pretty dope too.
And it's like a give and take. Like, if you come on the podcast, you're gonna like gain something from being on the podcast. But we're gonna gain something from you being on the podcast as well. So,
like I said, we like people coming on that we feel like is gonna have that conversation too. Because everybody don't have good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
correct. Facts.
So it's like,
Have y'all had people like reach out to y'all like, I want to come on the podcast? You like,
yeah.
you know,
I don't know.
I feel like in any profession though,
Yeah.
you're gonna have people that want to fuck with you naturally.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I feel like we both have organic conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even when our guests come on, we might write out a list of things we want to ask, but it's so organic that it goes off into some other conversation that is good to record or have recorded. Do y'all, before y'all started the podcast, did y'all have any ones that y'all like that motivated y'all to do them? You know what I'm saying? What motivated y'all to do the podcast?
Well, we had started on Facebook, and we was just like, we gonna do something when we get off work. People like our conversation when they come in the shop. So we said we just gonna go live on Facebook. It was like every Tuesday.
Wednesday. It was like Wind Down Wednesday.
It was Girl Talk.
Girl Talk.
Yeah, but we was like on Tuesdays.
It was
when
on
we got off
Tuesdays,
early.
yep.
So we just did that, and people enjoyed it, but we just got so busy that we had to like step back from it. So then people started asking, when y'all gonna do a podcast? When y'all do? It was like a podcast, like
Yeah. Because a lot of people was asking us to do a podcast or start a podcast while we were doing the Facebook Live. So we was like, we don't know
weren't ready
any.
then.
We knew nothing about like the logistics of doing a
Yeah.
podcast.
I think that's how we was too. I think we started buying studio equipment and shit.
Yeah. I seen this chick selling a microphone, and I just bought it, come on, man. I had one microphone. We was going to turn something down, you know what
me,
I
I
mean?
was like, shoot, we can set the phone up and get a couple mics and call
Right.
it a day,
Listen.
and just go.
But
from
that's what Tajay was on, but I'm like my last podcast, I think the video what makes it, you know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
you got your audio listeners, but when these people said video and like, oh man, this is
They can connect with you in a different way
Yeah.
when they see you on the screen.
100% correct though, for real.
How did y'all? Because people think like it's a joke when we say we have a podcast, and then they find out like we have a producer. They like, oh, y'all
Right.
podcasting for real? Like, what y'all think we was gonna do? So like, what do people say to y'all? And then like, how did y'all meet Brandon? Big B.
Thank you. Now we met at Wagner High School. My senior year, I think Tajay's a couple under me, but we met like that, and we always through the we used to play Little League. Well, we didn't play, but we knew people to play Little League. Like
Right.
he played with Dre, like so we knew mutual friends, and we all stayed close through the years. And
Hung with Baby Joe too. R.I.P.
Uh-huh.
Baby Joe.
yep, R.I.P.
Are you
my
talking about
brother.
you and Tajay? Or you talking about Brandon?
Me and
I'm talking about you
Ty.
and Tajay.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about how I met that's Brandon?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
how I met Brandon. Oh, okay. My fault. How I met Brandon.
I mean, we want to know it too. It's good.
Okay, but yeah, and we just kept close through the years and yada yada. But how I met this man right here on the camera. Come in like he's old. How I met Haywood, my cousin Gerard, like he was telling me for like years, like because we was trying to get a podcast going, but he's like, oh man, he got the setup, and I didn't pay nothing to it, but we didn't really have a spot to record, like a stable, because he's
Right.
pulling up to you. But yeah, that's how I met B Haywood through my cousin Gerard.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
We met B. Haywood too.
That's what we gotta start saying.
Right.
B. Haywood.
We met him through our friend Patrick, who happens to be his brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Patrick
our
was
dog.
like, "That's our dog." But Patrick was like, "Have you ever thought about doing a podcast?" We was like, "Actually,
Yes.
we've been talking about it for a minute.
You
We
know
just
somebody?
Didn't know anybody to do the production side because we don't know nothing about that." He was like, "Well, my brother happens to do podcast production, and he started like laying out everything that he did, and so he was like, I'll definitely hook y'all up, send you his information and everything." Literally met with him like the following week or something, and then like maybe 2 weeks after that we started the podcast.
Bro,
That's what's up.
It's such a blessing to have, bro, too, because it's like you got the content in your head, but then it's like, damn, what we do now? 'Cause
Right.
like y'all said, y'all was on the phone and live, Facebook Live, and it's like, all right, we did that, but it's like you watch certain ones, like, man, I want to do that. I want to do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I was like, I want to do it, but I don't want to put out anything janky.
Right.
Like, I'm a Virgo, so I'm very particular about.
What are you, Big?
Secretaries.
Yeah,
But I
'cause-
don't
Now.
keep
Because
track.
bro, he was really on that too. Like I was on, man. We need the battle equipment set up. You know what I'm saying? We can set up. We can get a little camera. He was like, man, nah. Once he found Brotto, B. Haywood, you know what I'm saying? We actually got to sit down and do our content and not have to worry about how we look.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you can see it like
Definitely.
right in front of you. Like it's
Definitely.
dope.
So
And it's dope to just see him like set his stuff. Like he really does it. It's like,
Yeah.
So the first day that he's coming in and setting up, we like, oh man,
Amazing.
Man,
like,
he's pulling shit out of everywhere.
right.
Man.
I said, do
I'm
you
like,
need help with one of your bags? Because
Nah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
gosh. And he's like, no. I'm like, what cord goes to what? So yeah. Thank
He's
you,
legit
because
about it.
we would have just had the cell phone set up. Okay.
Listen.
I just want to say, it's been, a great pleasure working with all of y'all. And, I think y'all got a future in this. And, I take this very seriously. Y'all know when we be on set, it's, we get down to business for real, and I hope that we could, build the network up and build a place for, black podcasters to come and do their thing and, create content that people want to tune into every week. And if y'all want to advertise with us or, come on one of the shows, get at us.
Yeah.
We love to have y'all, chop it up, it's been dope. And, keep checking out Confirmed Podcast Network.
Period.
Let's get it.
You heard the man.
So
Y'all
what's
heard what
y'all's
he said.
like favorite podcast that y'all watch?
I done got weird with him now.
Weird.
Yeah, because I started out watching Drink Champs, the ones that's bigging up our culture. But then I started watching like Joe Rogan and
How's that weird?
because he has weird people on there. It's not
Yeah,
it's not your everyday. But it's another one, man. I can't think his name. It's embarrassing that I can't. But he does like murder mysteries, like with like all type of people to come on and just talk about murders. But it goes left because some crazy people out here in the world with some
yeah.
crazy stories. And
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's why I do pod, because of the storytelling. Even the people we've had on the pod has been like Louisville legends. So like Crack Doja, we cracked like almost 1,000 views on that because
That's dope.
Crack Doja was one of those in the city that people really know and want to know his story, why he stopped doing music and what he's doing now. So
Is that the one with the dog? They had the dogs
Yep.
in the family. Okay, yeah. Because I didn't know who he was before that. So y'all making me feel like I know what is going on. I don't got, got a clue.
But one of my favorite podcasts, I like Joe Rogan. I like the Stargaze dude, the Black astronomers. What's his name? Neil Tyson something.
I think
I
Neil
love
something.
him. Huh?
Neil something.
Yeah, I don't know if he got his own podcast, but I just seen a lot of clips on him and Joe Rogan. But $1 Million for Game. I like Pivot. That's different. I
No
like,
Jumper.
Yeah, that's the main ones. Pivot. $1 Million. Wallow. I love anything with Wallow. His story so dope. What about y'all? What kind of podcasts is y'all liking?
I watch a lot of podcasts that are literally just conversational every day.
Right.
Cocktails, Poor Minds,
Love Poor Minds.
The Read.
What's
Here's the
Kev's?
thing, huh?
Kev's.
Here's the thing. With
Oh,
Kev
is that
on
what it's
stage.
called? Oh, okay.
I don't know if
You
Carisha.
talking about the light skinned dude? The comedian?
Yeah.
He came to Louisville. Did you
Yep. I went.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
I don't know if
love him.
Carisha's is she a podcast?
I like Carisha's too.
Yeah,
Hers
hers
good
is
too.
hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It depends on who's on
It depends
there.
on who's on there.
They get too weird.
Yeah, they do. I
hated
fuck
the
with
episode
Gates,
with
but that
her
nigga
man.
is a weird.
strange.
He's a
Who? Kevin Gates.
yeah. Them Louisiana
Yeah.
niggas. I think
Nah,
all
he
of
was
them.
on Carisha.
Yeah. But I think all of them Louisiana niggas is weird though, like in their own
They
way.
be talking crazy, don't they?
They do. Boosie's a crazy nigga.
Yeah.
Turk?
Kevin Gates spitting some girl's mouth on.
Yeah, I seen that. He definitely did.
Kevin Gates.
Just imagine if she had a boyfriend or somebody to
over
pay
with.
for
It's
them tickets.
disgusting.
It's
period.
disgusting.
Boyfriend or
You
not.
don't know this man.
Right.
Yeah, that's
It's
terrible.
over
That's-
with.
You know what I mean? Like,
They be them as some super fans. Ugh.
Yes.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, you
No,
can't spit
don't
him.
do that.
Oh no.
I'm saying, how would you feel if I was the boyfriend, your girl?
Right.
I
That's
mean,
the end of the relationship.
That's disrespect. If
is
you went on there and let that man
is
spit in
French
your mouth.
kissing
Yeah,
spitting in each other's mouth in a way?
Yes.
it
You
is.
feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you're not like literally
Yeah. I'm not saying that was okay. I'm just saying like people be on some weird shit, but they be like in their head they don't know that they do the same
Makes my stomach turn.
kind of weird shit. But
like I don't want to see it.
yeah,
I do want to
yeah,
watch
because he
the,
just spit in her mouth.
Oh. He's not the first to do that though. I think
Trey Songz.
I was about to say Trevor on song.
What'd you say, Cavon?
Right.
Trevor on stage. Trevor on song.
Trey Songz.
He's
He
I'm
spit in
sure
somebody's
he's done
mouth
it.
too
I'm
on
sure he's
stage.
done it.
Hey man, that's super fan shit.
That's
to
super
let somebody
fan,
just spit in your
because
mouth.
what?
That's next
as
level
As soon as you do it,
super
I'm
fan.
cracking you. I don't care
Yeah.
if I like you or not.
Definitely.
You can't crack them because you are the one who opened your mouth and leaned your head back.
Yeah, and she was cool when she smacked
Maybe
her
he
belly.
didn't know. Maybe she thought she was getting a kiss on the forehead or something.
Nah,
Maybe
she
She opened her mouth.
That
She was
nigga
like,
said, "You want to let me spit in your mouth?"
"Whoop,
And she said, "Yeah." Stick your tongue out.
whoop." Don't worry about it.
And she did.
So even if like okay, not no celebrity or nothing, but like even like y'all like partners or something.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all ain't still a no.
No.
Nah, I mean,
What?
like I said,
I know
if y'all-
people's
if y'all
into
French
that.
kissing, that's enough.
Yeah.
Just don't spit in my mouth. Though.
Whoop.
Like,
I don't knock what nobody else do.
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Not doing
I seen another video, dude drunk some liquor and spit it all in this
Whoa.
girl's mouth. in
What
the
are we
club.
doing that for?
doing that.
Y'all
Clout.
draw a line somewhere.
Like, why
That's
are we
the
doing
line.
this?
The internet's a drug now, so it's
Yeah,
like as long as you're a part of that, you think you went viral for some shit. Like some people know what's about to go viral.
I don't know why. I don't think you're. I mean, clearly people are getting something out of it, but
Yeah.
why are we doing this?
I don't know. People got different kinks.
We
I-
got
That I think it's a king. I really
We
do.
gotta
think
ask
it's a
OG
king.
Luther on that. OG Luther might have a good take on that.
That's disgusting. I want to watch Iman's podcast.
Iman's podcast made me subscribe
Shumpers?
today. Yes.
Yeah.
So what y'all think happened with them?
I don't know.
I don't no.
Iman and
I know he
Tiana
got
Taylor.
the third. You know, the girl they was having a threesome with pregnant.
What?
What?
Yeah, this
I ain't
was
heard
years
about
ago.
that.
Iman.
But they was together. So like he did something to where he didn't pull out while he was with his wife, and
No.
end up
That
having a
might be
baby
too
with them.
much.
Might.
But I think your girl's a lesbian though.
That's some weird
She
shit
might
right
be.
Yeah, because at first she was like a little tomboy. You know, she was messing with girls, and she used to mess with Drake. You know, but
She might be. Ain't no telling
she
you.
do this.
Never know. Well, you know, with celebrities, you ain't gonna never know.
nah,
there. I'm
you
saying
ain't
they
gonna
into
know.
some all, you know. Once you,
Yeah.
You
You
gotta
can't do
drop-
regular stuff no more. Like you done did all that already.
I don't think you should do regular shit anyway. Like I think that's a relationship killer in any relationship. If me and Big wasn't trying to expand, one of us would be like, look, man, we too small. We trying to get bigger. You ain't, you know. But with your spouse or your woman or your man, like
ain't no limits. Ain't no.
it's between y'all. But
Whatever. I say do what works for y'all.
definitely,
Cause some couples, the regular vanilla stuff is just fine.
I mean, because you might
Okay,
have one that wants the excitement.
Yeah.
The other one might just be like, I'm cool with just being in love.
So
So then what happens if the person who's like, I'm cool with just staying here,
yeah,
and the other person is like, no, I want to spice things up, but the other person that's like, I'm cool with staying here is like, I'm not comfortable doing anything outside of this.
right.
Then what happens?
I think it takes a special person to teach you about that stuff too. Because if you've never done that,
Right.
or if you've never had somebody to do that with, it's gonna take a special person that's gonna take you out of your comfort zone too.
Right.
That's what I was about to say. It takes a special person to even intrigue you to want
Yes.
to.
Because
Step
if it's
outside.
like, all right, we just kicking it, and we doing some old regular degular, and you come out with some old crazy stuff, and we ain't even getting to know each other on some other type of level.
Right.
No, absolutely not.
Or it also depends on how you present it. Cause
Right.
if he's like, hey, I'm sick of doing this boring ass shit, like
Right.
we need to
In the
you
middle,
or if it's like you need to spice it up.
And
then
every
it's
nigga
like,
ain't gonna just say it. He gonna just
relax.
go and do some fuck shit. I'm gonna just tell
Yeah.
you what
Right.
niggas do. But I think it just the conversation needs to be had. Like when you think about, I think the second best decision you can make. I heard this too. Outside of your career is who you gonna spend your life with. Like if you know that this person is boring and they not gonna leave their shell, you have to think about that for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I think it takes a level of vulnerability too, though.
It definitely do. If you say you love somebody, you should want to please your person though.
Yeah.
So could you be with somebody that's perfect in every area except sexual? He couldn't sexually satisfy you.
Nah.
Oh man,
absolutely not.
Cause I know me. Like you gotta know like what is
it's a good topic, boy.
where your list of importance.
Yeah.
I mean, where things
Right.
fall on your list of importance. So yes, I do need way more than just sex in a relationship. But that's upper.
It's upper.
Like, and though I wouldn't say I'm like a 10 on the freak scale.
Right.
But you saying you a 10 on the freak scale?
I'm not,
I'm not gonna say it, but
I'm not gonna say it because people be doing some stuff. That,
People be doing some stuff.
Yeah.
like I don't want my man to spit in my mouth, so I can't
Absolutely
be no
not.
10 on the freak scale.
But I think that's
yeah.
if that's a deal breaker, you got a word dude like, oh, this bitch won't let me spit in the mouth. Damn, man. You feel me?
But like, I mean, if that's a really important thing for you, if intimacy and
Yeah.
passion and vulnerability and all of that within the sexual space is important to you, and a man can't provide that for me, we not gonna work. Cause I'm gonna get bored.
Right. I think that's
Okay.
important though. The passion. Because you might get with somebody that's not used to that. They used to, and they might be cool with it, but when you introduce them to really being gone off you, I'm gone off you, you feel me? That motherfucker probably do whatever you want them to do.
Exactly. I was just talking about this because I'm like, people be wanting you to do certain stuff, and it's like if I don't know you, know
Right.
your body, like nothing, like it, I'm not gonna feel that for you.
Right,
Like you ain't even gave me a chance to get to know you. Like let me get to know you first,
right.
and then. But like you said, if you love somebody and you really get to know somebody, you will be willing to do not all things.
Right.
Now, relax. Don't
You
get
gotta
crazy.
draw that line
Right.
somewhere.
Don't
now.
get
Line
crazy.
somewhere.
But you will be willing to do some stuff. But if we kicking it and
Let me see that, B.
it ain't it's not gonna just happen like that.
Facts.
relax.
I just think communication, man.
For sure.
Communication
It's
for
very
sure.
important. Like you can't, as men, we have to stop lying to ourselves first. Like a lot of men get into situations trying to like just pull the female. Then it's like, damn, I got her. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you have to be willing to, you know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself first. Like fuck it. Like this ain't just a fuck with her.
Right.
This ain't just sex with her.
Oh, you
so,
preaching. He knows some stuff, don't
I'm
he?
just saying, you know,
See,
even
when Tajay get to talking about relationships and stuff like that, I shut the fuck up.
hey,
I'm not expert. I can't, you know what I mean?
I'm not an expert neither. I just
I can't talk about, you know.
But you've been married for a long time.
yeah, I've been married. I've
That
been
is
married for a long
expert, bro.
time.
You are expert with it.
Yeah,
That's
but
dope
it's
as fuck, bro.
everything.
Y'all
It's,
can do
it's
like
a
a
lot of
couple
new.
shots.
It's a lot of new things that come with life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to roll with those punches.
And I'm saying you didn't roll with him like you.
yeah, because
you earned that shit,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie though. I'm with somebody that was just in her own little shell, her own little world. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things she wasn't used to, like passion. Like I'm very passionate. I used to get mad when we was young. Like, don't fucking hang up on me. I will lose my fucking shit if you just that small thing. Like you gonna hear me out because I'm very passionate. I feel like you feel me. You should understand where I'm coming from, even if we ain't gonna talk again.
Right.
Yeah.
You
So-
know, but
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all said y'all couldn't be with the man, the perfect man that didn't
I
sex.
said that. Annabelle didn't even answer.
What? What? Ask the question again. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm listening to y'all talk. What?
I was gonna say this. So I said, could you be with he was perfect in every area, but he didn't sexually satisfy you?
No.
Okay, so if you had to pick one, that guy or the guy that had amazing sex, but he was just a zero, a dud, like bum, 10 kids, you know, no car,
Nah,
like.
if it's 10 kids.
We
I'm
not
not
even
doing
finna-
that. Nah, we ain't even gonna have
He's not even gonna be in my orbit.
No.
If you got more than two, it's over for you.
so what if a man is good at something during sex? He's good at something with sex. He just don't. But he got the career, you know, because that's where I think women go wrong at too with like sex. Some dudes ain't been with the females that know what they doing, and
Some stuff is teachable.
yeah, it is. Like some dudes just has, as me being 32, I know it's dudes out here that just go to fuck and don't worry about if the woman gets off. You know what I mean? And it's just they think they did something. You feel me? But if a
Ain't done
woman,
nothing.
you know, if a
Ain't did a
woman
thing.
be like, you know, like you alright, but you ain't where you could be at. You know what I'm saying? Women throw niggas away too, like men
Absolutely,
do.
yeah.
You know.
For sure. But I think it also depends on if I feel like you have more to offer than that. Like, if I feel like you're at a level to where I can get by with this and we could grow,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw you away if you offering more than.
But I
just
think
that.
as women, we can do that unless you meet somebody that is passionate.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men don't think that way.
Passion's everything. What you think, Big? Though, you know, you out here, you know, you doing your thing, play a partner. You know what I'm saying? What would be something that a woman could do for you to be like, it's wifey? You know?
I don't know, man. I have no expert. I've been single for a long time, bro. But my last relationship, I don't know. It was like she had her own stuff going. She had her own motion. Like, you know what I mean? She worked 2 jobs at the time. Like, she just had her own motion. It wasn't always like, you know, she had her own motion. Like, let's go out of town. I got the hotel. You got the plane. Like, it was just, she was just, you know, she had her own stuff going. There wasn't no just in a nigga's pockets. Like, you know what I mean? Her weed was stronger than mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really turned me on. I'm like, goddamn, you smoking.
Yeah.
It's been a while, you know. She got some good weed, so I don't know. Like, she had her own motion. She had smoking strong weed. Like, you know, are you hungry? She's sitting in Chipotle and Qdoba to that. You know what I mean? Like, she was just a good woman. But I don't know. I miss her and I love her. I ain't gonna say.
Oh,
I
come
still got
back
feelings
to
for
him. Come
I seen a
back.
post
I
that
know, I
said,
can't.
Oh,
I
you
see,
ain't
and
gonna, you ain't gonna
then-
double back.
Nah, her baby daddy got out of the penitentiary.
Hey, dog.
well, I seen a post that said,
my
and then we
nigga,
gonna
dog.
free ourselves because that's our segment. What we
Okay.
do, we free ourselves, get
Uh-huh.
stuff off your chest. But I was seeing a post today that said it's always that one nigga that know that he missed out on the one he had, and he's
Yeah.
gonna try to hit her up to see if she's gonna come back. Yeah,
They always
I
come
know
back.
I could mess around with it, but it'd never.
Right,
She got
because,
her own little shit going. I could,
yeah.
but it is what it is. We have fun.
Yeah.
Funnest time ever, but
Everybody's in your life for a reason, for a season.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Or for
So
a
are y'all
lifetime.
single?
Yes, newly.
Newly?
Newly.
I newly be talking like.
May.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It
April,
just was
May.
like, is he a toxic? Like he ain't in the bushes outside waiting? Like,
No, he's not. That's my baby daddy. So.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So
he's
my
in-
daughter's
he's-
dad.
he's
I don't
somewhere.
Like that. Yeah, he's
I'm
somewhere. I
just
mean, we
fucking
cool,
with
we straight.
Yeah.
But people just grow apart. Stuff
Right.
just don't work. So it's straight. It ain't no beef. I don't got time for no beef.
Some people gotta understand though, apart might be better for especially for your kids. Kids is
Yeah.
everything. Once you have kids, and that's crazy. We got kids, and y'all don't have kids. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like some people do better as friends. Like
Definitely.
we were really cool like before we even started a relationship. So like
How long was y'all together before?
it happened very fast. We had a kid very fast. So it would have been 4 years. So it should be 4 in a couple weeks. But yeah, we just instantly connected and we just grew apart.
Did y'all meet on Facebook, like internet?
We met on Tinder.
Oh, that's
Actually,
what's up.
we met on
for
Tinder.
real?
We met. We talked. He thought I was catfishing.
Damn.
Yeah, he thought I was catfishing. I sent him my, and people always think I'm catfishing. No lie.
Damn,
yeah.
Like what?
That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, like they just always think I'm catfishing,
She's
and
too
then
good to be
they
true.
see me in real life,
That's a hell
and
of a
then
page
like
you got there.
they
I
don't.
follow you.
Yeah,
I guess-
you do follow me. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I look the same on my pages, but anyway. So exchange social media, and from the day that we talked, we had talked every day. Like even when we was mad at each other, we had talked every day. But like I said, stuff just don't work out. So moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
What about me?
How long you been single?
I said it for you. My bad. I didn't.
Damn. I feel like I've had one too many situationships. Where I just let things go for longer than they should have, when I knew it wasn't
Right.
gonna be what I wanted it to be. But I think since the last one, what's it been like? A year and a half, maybe.
That ain't bad though.
Something like
That's-
It ain't.
But I mean, technically single since like my last actual relationship, like with the label on it. We're not gonna talk about it.
But we all talking about it though.
yeah.
Well, if you're not comfortable,
Big done told you he still love her.
It's been a minute.
I'll drop everything right now. She called me back like,
Damn, big.
let's work it out. I swear to God,
Come
it's
on,
a
Get
nigga,
the
good
yak,
sex.
man. Get the yak, man.
What's this? Let me see.
You know what I mean? That was a perfect woman. I ain't gonna say ain't nobody perfect, but she was
Right,
perfect.
right.
Yeah.
I've heard you say this
Yeah.
before though, bro. So I
But only
feel
thing-
you, though.
I
So
don't
why y'all not together then?
to keep it all went down, I told you, but she had a little situation, but she had some kids, right? So she was like, basically, I could, we can make it official, we can do our thing, but I'm a single mother, so are you ready to take care of, with some kids?
That's real.
And I said, shit, I'm not ready. She had a couple of them, so I'm like, keep it all 1,000. I'm like, no, I ain't got none myself, so I was like, nah, I'm cool. And that's what, shit went the same ever since. So for real, I fucked it up, but
But was you ready to take care of somebody else's
Yeah.
kids?
How many did she have?
4.
Ooh, no, that's too many.
Yeah, she
That's
had the
too
4
many.
piece.
I mean, you
But
a
it's a
dad at 4 kids. It ain't just
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
just
that's a
one.
lot.
Like you gotta
The
really,
one, you can play stepdaddy.
and you
Yeah.
gonna have to pick somebody up.
Yeah.
You
You're going to have to go to all kind of practices.
Your
Yes.
life's gonna change.
Yeah, that's different. It's
Yeah.
different. Yeah, that's a lot of
One.
Happy Meals.
It's
That's
like,
a lot of,
alright.
Hey,
That's a
man.
lot.
Okay, I got a
And-
question, but we're going to free ourselves first.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Uh-oh.
Mel, do you want to free yourself?
That's like you about to fart.
You can start.
Okay.
So free yourself.
Y'all want to free yourself. Hold on now.
Nah, don't free yourself in that way.
Yeah.
So this segment is just you get something off of your chest. It can be something that's really just been grinding your gears, like, oh, it's getting on my nerves. Or it can be something that you're just really happy about that you want to talk about. So free yourself. Yeah.
So I'm just going to free that.
I like this, by the way.
What, the free yourself?
Yeah, this is.
We went to church today, and I really needed to be there today because just all last week, like just mentally, I was not there. And I have those moments, and I think it was just too like with the seasons changing, like you in the house more, in the summertime, you out, it's hot, you doing stuff, you staying busy. But like I had to think like and still be thankful because we do have the podcast. I'm still working in the shop. Like I'm still busy. It's just I have to find something to do with that idle time. And so, your thoughts can really consume you. So I'm just glad that I made it to church today. It's starting and just being here recording right now, like this is helping me start my week off great. So that's me.
I'm glad we can be a part of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Next.
I think for me, I think with us starting the podcast, it's just been confirmation that God is sending us or taking us to a new level. And so I think with that, sometimes there's like a level of spiritual warfare that can go on. And because he's going to take you to a new level, there's certain things that you can't take with you to the new level. And so I think internally I've just been kind of battling with that. And not that it's anything really big that I need to let go of, but just certain stuff that God has been telling me for a long time.
Yeah.
Like it's time.
I always heard that when God makes you uncomfortable when it's time for you to level up.
Facts.
And it's like when he's convicted you of certain stuff, when it's time to go to that next level, it's like that conviction's going to get so strong. And for the past like week or two, that conviction has been so strong. And it's like, I can't take you where I'm trying to take you if you don't let certain stuff go. And so I've just been asking him literally to take the taste out of my mouth for certain things so that I don't want to take that with me. So I was just at church today. I was just crying because I'm like, I'm ready at this point. Like,
Y'all go to the same church?
And then when he said,
Which church?
Ministries of Christ.
Come on down.
17th and
visit.
Jefferson.
I got an interesting story. When I get done talking, I got an interesting story. But go ahead.
I think when God's making, it's all about he's making you make room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We hold on to a lot of baggage with ourselves, and this is just all a part of being human too. I think, but we be trying to hold on to our desires and stuff that we like to do, or people we like, or I think
Let
it's
it
all
go.
a part of making room for the your blessing, and
Yep.
some people never make room for
And I don't want to be that person. Because it's like, honestly, this was like a revelation he gave me today too. When you are so like hell-bent on holding on to what you have because you're scared to let it go, it's kind of like you're not trusting him to give you better
even jobs and
than
shit.
what you have already. And it's like, if I'm God and I'm asking you to let go of this, that's really not even making you that happy, really. You really don't trust me to take you to another level that's going to fulfill you on a completely different level.
Right.
Like, then who am I really? Do you really trust me?
Right.
So I think
that's a part of when
yeah.
he said that your mama told him that she was only giving herself half of herself to him. She had to get full. Yeah, I was like, ooh, it makes a lot of sense. You gotta be ready for all that too.
You do gotta be ready.
Facts.
You gotta be ready.
What you think, Big?
What y'all gonna
Think
free
about what?
yourself of?
Free yourself, my brother.
I don't know. I ain't really got free myself.
It could be good.
I don't know. I
And
ain't
it ain't gotta be deep neither.
It could be just how you feeling.
Cause one week, man's was these kids is bad,
Yeah, just getting something off your chest.
and I'm sick of them.
I don't know. Getting something off my chest. Like, why is people so angry and like so quick to go to violence? Like, why don't we just take a chill pill? Like, why does everything got to be just just turn up? Like, why can't we just? All right, my bad, bro. Like, why me?
Yeah, like I stepped on your shoe. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry.
Right.
But the little interesting story I had, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to believe, but I ain't never been to church.
Really?
Damn.
But let me clarify that though. Like, my granny grew up at Jehovah's Witness, but I went to Kingdom Hall, they church every Sunday. I was there, you know how it is. But as far as a church service, like, Y'all ever been to a Kingdom Hall, like a Jehovah's Witness thing? It's the total opposite of church. It's like a school, like. But I ain't never seen the choir. I ain't never seen none of that.
Oh,
Like,
well, you should
You should come.
I was thinking about it. Like,
Yeah, you
It's
should.
amazing though, bro, because
We
you
be
got,
there.
You know,
We
church ain't
greet
everybody's
us and
cup of tea
everything.
too. Like a lot of people ain't been in church because, like you said, it's tradition. Like
Yeah,
a
a
whole
lot of-
different tradition.
Yeah, and I always hear people say that they don't want to go because of the people in the church.
Right.
But
Yeah.
where we go, like the pastors are, he's a little older than
He's
us.
maybe
But
a
he's-
few years older than
Yeah,
us.
he's in his 30s.
I like younger pastors though. 'cause
Yeah, he makes a lot of sense.
I think it's the. I think
Is
it's
his name
what's wrong
Jaquay?
with,
Vincent
no.
Alexander, y'all know Diamond Alexander, the realtor.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's her
It's her
husband.
husband.
It's their
Okay.
church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they got a church too? That's what's up.
I think that's a lot of why the youth can't get with. Some of the youth can't get with religion because, or with any religion because it's like oldly taught.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that's a good way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? But it's really like they ain't connecting because that's what used to be my problem. It's like you got this dude, he's 80
Right.
up here. and
He's
And it be
preaching
more
more
about-
what's it, the old king or Old Testament?
Old
Okay.
Even the way they kick it, but like a young pastor, I've heard like Elam. He was like when I met him years ago. So when he was younger, you know what I'm saying, he was talking about stuff I could relate. That's like the first time
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
amen. You know,
Amen.
I feel that. But
Yeah, like our speaker today, he was.
Oh, yeah. He had me in
We had a
tears.
guest preacher today, but he is an elder of the church, but he's not. He's maybe in his 40s or something. But he had on a True Religion T-shirt.
There you go.
They dress
Like,
like we dress.
super
Like, we
down
don't
to
wear this to
earth.
church.
Like we could have wore this to church. Super down to earth. Everybody makes you feel like family. It's a pretty young church.
Where is this at?
On 17th and Jefferson, 1701 Jefferson Street.
Okay, I know where that's at.
Yep.
something I want to get off my chest.
Yeah.
Take care of y'all kids, man.
Yeah.
Swear.
They ain't asked to be here, man. Like I be hearing so many stories about just kids just not even want to be in their household. And I didn't grow up like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love being at home.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And niggas gotta come out their pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the mama needs to be doing this and that, but them is your kids, man.
But can I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
Can you, if a lady gets pregnant and the man is, I don't want the baby, gives the money for the abortion, can you call that man a deadbeat if she keeps it? Can you, if he made it clear from jump he don't want nothing to do with it, gave you an option
I
out?
think she shouldn't say anything if he said, I'm not gonna be a good father. I don't want this. Yeah, you know, don't nobody want to kill their baby. I ain't saying have an abortion, but you had to go into motherhood knowing those type of things.
So did they have a conversation before they had sex? And he was like, "I don't want no kids."
It was more of a some late night club, irresponsible. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. So, because I was gonna say he should have been more responsible.
Yeah, it was
I think
irresponsible on
everybody
both
gotta
parts.
be, because
Yeah.
if I don't have a daughter, but I would tell her like, this is your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you get pregnant by somebody that you clearly now, like niggas be catfishing too. Niggas be green lighting, gas lighting, or whatever they say. I want this. I want a family. Then as soon as you have a baby, they gone. You know what I'm saying? That's just some weird shit because it's like lives being brought into the world is totally
That's
different.
not a
than
game.
just, you know what I'm saying? And that could be just me being a father every day. Like I commend all my homies that take care of their kids. You know, they get them a couple times a week or on the weekend. I was one of them type of kids. I went over my pop's house and stuff like that. But my mom's, she went into this knowing like, even if he ain't gonna be a good father, I can't complain, cry like
Facts.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And that's the thing,
always
like,
gonna be your
and women hold
Yeah.
the jewel to that. Women hold the jewel to the power. Like
That's why they always say it's our superpower. But at the end of the day, it's like it's cool. It'd be cool, but like I tell my friends all the time, like it's hard,
Right.
Because you do have to be the strong parent, and most women feel like your kids can't see you cry. My baby has seen me cry,
Yeah.
and it's just it ain't nothing for me to explain to her. But it's like, mommy has feelings too.
right.
Your
I can't-
kids need to see emotion.
I can't do everything,
Definitely,
and she's
definitely do.
super emotional, which it has taught me to be
How old
emotional.
is your child?
She'll be 4 in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So, and she's so emotional. Like, and if she wanted to, drama queen, she could make herself cry right at any moment. But it has taught me to, like, say it's okay for you to cry, because sometimes I'm like, all right, girl, like, quit the crying. Like, but if it's really something, no, like she is allowed to feel that way. Like I have
Right.
to learn how to maneuver and, comfort her, which sometimes that's hard because I've always been the person that wasn't affectionate. So, and it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a superpower, but it's a lot.
So what type of music y'all listen to? Just to change subject, since we are on like mood and feelings, what type of music do y'all listen to?
Listen, I want y'all to please
Uh-oh.
get me to a Money Bag or a Big Boogie concert, okay?
You like Moneybag?
Yes.
She love money.
Love them. And
You see he's in the gym now?
yes. And I was
She
like,
sent me the
oh,
picture. She said,
I said, little Kermit can get a little, kiss a few frogs. Little Kermit
said,
ain't
now
got
money
money.
bag.
I just now started liking Moneybag, and it's not because of music.
What's it for?
When he had a fan or somebody on his live saying, "You got any clothes you trying to get rid of?"
Oh, yeah, I
He
heard about
said,
that.
"Yeah, I do. I sure do. Send me your address. I'm gonna send it."
And he sent him some clothes
He
for
sent
real?
him some clothes.
Oh, that's lit.
That's dope.
'Cause you
I
know
seen
anything
this-
he gonna send you is
Right.
Some
To
Amiris.
me, I can't listen to people who some. If you a fuck nigga in person, but your
Yeah.
music is
Yeah.
good, you a fuck nigga.
Yeah, period.
Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Dun, 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 dun.
Are y'all the type that I can separate the man from the art?
He loves R.
Type
Kelly.
of-
Yes, I love R. Kelly.
He got R. Kelly tattooed on his arm.
No, I don't.
He went,
No, I
went to
don't.
the.
No, I don't.
He said, "Hey,
What
man."
was your question?
Can we separate
Can
the
you
man
separate
from
the
the
man
art?
from the art?
But I think if we
okay.
doing that, it's like if a lot of stuff came out about a lot of people we like,
But it hasn't.
it would. I mean, a lot of stuff.
You only
have.
know what you know.
Facts
know
though.
what you know.
My only thing is, if we ain't gonna like R. Kelly, we shouldn't have liked R. Kelly from 90 whatever on.
I was a child. I ain't know nothing about that.
Nah,
Man.
I mean, yeah, right. You right.
Or
but
the
it's
Well,
not
the
grown
people
folks.
that did know something about it, yeah, they were in the wrong.
facts. I mean, you gotta think that
They did.
that
They
tape
definitely
went
Yeah.
around like a sex tape,
That's
and it
what
was
I'm
of a
saying.
little girl.
And
You
people
know what
was
I'm saying?
laughing about it.
Yeah.
Watching it in the barbershop and stuff.
One
You
of
feel what
my
I'm saying?
one of my old managers, she's super cute. She's like the light skinned chick with the long black hair, went to U of L type of thing.
Yeah.
The girl that the guys want, she was like her and her friend. They went to an R. Kelly concert. They went backstage, and her friend wanted to get some forces signed for her boyfriend, and she
By
was
R. Kelly?
like, yes.
That's all right. Go
And
ahead.
she, and she said R. Kelly really was the way that people explained him. She was like,
Yeah.
he was sitting there, he was like scanning the room, and her friend went to the back. I think her friend got put out either because she didn't want to do what he wanted to do, and she never got the shoe signed.
My
She
mama
was like,
said, R.
What was your
Kelly
friend's
black
name? Was
people.
her name? Her name? What's her name?
Oh, I don't know. It was her friend,
Oh, okay, I got you.
and they're older, like almost 40.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can't. So you don't separate the people from the art.
This, I feel like it's such a specific case. Like, if
Yeah,
you
I
listen to
agree
his
with you, though.
music is inspired by
Children.
what he was doing. And what
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
doing was having sex with kids.
Yeah.
And so it's like, ain't no way for me to separate that.
Facts.
So,
There's no argument on that because I totally agree.
yeah.
I didn't even watch Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, I did.
Only
that
My stomach
because-
was so like,
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't watch it. Because I was one of them curious kids. I done seen the tape when I was a child, and I was like, "This is a child." You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand why there is a Surviving R. Kelly. Because if you're over 30 years old, you know what this man is
saw the
capable
tape.
of.
You know why it's why
And
it's
y'all
Surviving
giving
R.
y'all
Kelly.
daughters to this man. It's like
Facts.
it's like me going in a place with my wife and saying, "Cool, here, sit in this green room with Tank, and I'll see you later." I don't expect
I feel like a lot of people were in the wrong. Like,
Yes.
parents
if you feed,
were in
yes,
the wrong.
It starts with the parents. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
of that. However, if he wasn't
he's
a
a
sick
monster.
man,
Yeah. I can't
it
say.
wouldn't matter whether or not the parent sent if I was a parent and I sent my child to work with R. Kelly,
Right.
none of this would matter if he wasn't attracted to kids.
Right.
Check this out.
So what about my fault, Big? What about Michael Jackson?
No, hold on, but still R. Kelly 1 second.
Okay.
So, you know the first tape, right? That was his drummer's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
And he worked for him for years.
Yeah, even he took a pay cut. He took the stand, and he said he was testifying with tears in his eyes, like that wasn't my daughter type shit. But he took a look back. I'm like, bro, you the worst kind of man, period.
Yes.
Like you sold your daughter off literally, and
That's all
it kept
I'm
working
saying.
for him. Like I don't, what the hell, like.
That's all. If I know that if Michael Myers lives up there and I'm gonna send my kid up there, it's like Jeffrey Dahmer. I fuck with the music just because it's the music. It's like, it's not even the specific things he wrote. The nigga wrote for other people. Like Nick Cannon said, the nigga couldn't even read. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if we gonna do that about like celebrities, like all
Your priorities
celebrities,
is jacked up, nigga. You can't read and you over here fucking kids.
yeah. But like
Wait,
everybody,
so
we love
did he
Chris
like
Brown.
actually write words to the music, or did he sing them? And
A lot
somebody
of
write
I guess he
writers
them?
sang 'em
don't
and it's-
write their music.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
wrote all of Mr.
Yeah, you
Big
can
shit. He wrote
Sing it.
a lot
Lil
of
Wayne
shit.
don't write his
No,
stuff.
Lil Wayne don't.
Yeah, so it's like you can write your music and still not.
Lil Wayne right, but it's like when you in the industry, it's like, all right, this motherfucker can't miss, like Drake.
Yeah.
So I
He
got
misses
this to
this
Drake.
album.
I pay you $100,000
Yeah, that's
for his
trash,
verse
wasn't
of
it?
this song. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we do that with entertainers, that's why I always say we got to focus on our community. The first girl I ever thought was the baddest thing. She was getting picked up from high school by a dude 26.
We talk about that all the time.
20, you know what I'm
was
saying?
so many
Like-
girls getting picked up by these old
Yes.
dudes.
I had an older boyfriend.
One of my
You know what I'm
friends.
saying?
So you had an older
freshman year-
boyfriend?
He was like a couple years.
Okay.
A couple years is
Couple
cool,
years
but
driving,
pick
I
me up
remember the
from school
girl
and
in
in his
ASAP
20s.
saying, like, y'all some little boys. My boyfriend is 25. We are
Yeah.
freshmen. What are you talking
And
about?
as a freshman in high school, one of my friends, she had got pregnant by her boyfriend who was 30 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus, did she keep the baby?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But explain it, Lo, and she would talk about her home life. Like, I was like,
Makes
oh,
sense.
you live in a pretty
Yeah.
toxic
Right.
environment. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
If I'm not separating
So-
the person from the
I mean, not
music,
that it was okay, but
yeah.
then it's a lot of people we can't fuck with. Like Boost, like allegedly Boosie's a murderer. He's a mass nigga sending niggas to kill niggas. You know what I'm saying?
They do that every day.
You feel me? But
Yeah.
I don't fuck with killers in every day.
I
You know
like
what I'm saying? But like Trey Songz,
Trey
Chris
Songz,
Brown.
Trey Songz. I don't fuck with that
I
nigga
done
neither.
kinda
You don't
cut
think
off.
50 ever killed somebody?
50?
That's what I'm saying. If I'm separating the man from the music, I wouldn't fuck with 50 because
Yeah.
in my everyday life, I teach my kids, I coach. It's like, man, it's murder shit is crazy.
They all rat, they all kill, they all
they all
doing
do.
something sexual, they
Yeah.
all
That's why I say we
giving
can't
drugs.
really like if you fuck with the music, just fuck with the music, and you gotta stand on that because it's gonna be people
That's
that be
it.
like, I don't fuck with R. Kelly, I don't fuck with Chris Brown. To me, Chris Brown get the hardest rep, and it's like I've never been in no domestic, but I know good people that round up in a
Yep.
domestic situation because
And
the
Chris
cop was
Brown's
called.
mama was around domestic.
And y'all
Yeah.
holding this man to something that he did when he was how old?
Right,
Facts.
and he said he was provoked, and he
Yes.
said, and that's the only situation that I've heard of. Not saying that he ain't doing it, to
Couples
other women,
fight.
right? But we ain't heard nothing else but about that one when he was like 16. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Something like
He
that.
was young, but
Yeah.
18. So
Cause I'm not somebody who is like once whatever, always
Right.
whatever. I'm not
Right.
that type of person. If God can forgive me, then who am I to say that somebody can't change and become a better person?
Right.
Like, people do it every day.
Like-
now I don't know if he done became a better person, but I'm going like,
give him benefit of the doubt.
yeah, like
Did y'all listen to like when people be like, I don't listen to Gunna, he's a rat. Like I think
don't know
that
nothing
shit is
about none of that.
biased,
The
man. Because
only
a lot of
one
these
that I
people
listen
ain't
to is
never.
Fire Man.
You know, a lot
I
of people ain't never
don't
been in
listen.
situations neither to be like,
Right.
you're a rat. Like, you
Yeah.
ain't never even been locked
I
up.
don't
be
know
like,
anything
alright,
about
what he
jail.
doing?
I don't know anything about drugs. Y'all
Right.
do
It ain't-
drugs.
I thought I knew something because I was watching Power and I was like,
They dealing with
they need to
drugs.
take him out of her. Like,
Right.
girl, you don't know nothing about
Nothing.
what's going on.
So, speaking of black entertainers, like, why do y'all think they always comparing black entertainers? Like, I seen a post if Leah never died, it wouldn't be no Beyonce.
Oh, they've been saying that for years.
like,
But
you know,
there's
just example.
two different ends of the spectrum.
Yes.
Aaliyah
Right.
could still be here and a Beyonce could still be exactly where she is right now.
Yeah.
It is a $1 billion industry.
I feel like it's a
they
black
say.
people thing. Like,
Yeah.
black people always feel like it got to be one or the other. Like,
Yes.
it can't be
Exactly.
multiple people at the top. Like,
And like
Sorry.
tearing each other down. It's just a way to tear each other down too and not unite.
My fault.
no.
My fault. Pocket devil. I got the list up. Yeah, man, like, it's always, because I seen a post, it was Tiana Taylor versus Ice Spice. Who looks better? Like, what the
What?
fuck?
Right.
Like, they ain't got
They
the
don't even
same.
look alike.
And people
Look
be on
alike.
Facebook.
I
People be on Facebook lame as fuck. fighting about that shit. Like, you really telling me Tiana Taylor's the,
Like,
this is
shut
what they
up.
think. Like,
Did
you feel
y'all
me?
see when Kelly Rowland was on what's Ebro's morning show?
I know what
Hot
you're talking about.
97?
Yeah, and the white dude that's on there. He was basically comparing her and Beyonce, and she got him right together. And I'm so glad that she did, because she was
Right.
like, that's my sister, and she's amazing. She was like, but I'm also a brown-skinned woman who's doing
Hell
amazing
yeah.
things,
Right.
too. Like,
Kelly had
we're
an
both
amazing
like,
career.
yeah, like, you don't have to compare somebody. And I hate when, like, somebody is trying to give somebody a compliment but turn somebody else down at the same time. Like,
Backhanded comment.
yeah, I don't like it. Like, we can all be great out here. It don't have to be a
It's
comparison
money for
thing.
everybody.
It is. That's why I don't fuck with Nicki no more. Like,
Oh
bitch,
my
you
God.
some
She's
acting a fool
bitter-ass,
right now.
weird bitch.
And
like,
she's such a mean girl. And you
Yeah.
too old to be a mean girl.
Ain't she like 50? Seriously, she's old.
And her
Wow.
niggas lame
yeah, he's
and
lame as fuck.
embarrassing.
Yes, and you're a pedophile.
Right.
Like, let me keep that real.
Right. Like, okay, so how does that work? Because her brother
is a
is a pedophile, and
Yes.
she's married to one.
Oh,
Like-
shit. I didn't know there was two different people. It was, she
Her
got a,
brother's in jail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still.
And people was mad at her because she was paying his shit, trying to get him off, and he was clearly like guilty.
And it's like, how does that work? How do you even, like, what? Why can't you separate yourself from that?
Right.
But her whole, I feel like, because what the daddy tried to burn the house down with the
Yeah.
mama in
She
it.
done
She
had too
got some
much.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
damn, I didn't know she was going through shit like that.
Yeah, her daddy, because her daddy died, didn't he? Or is he still living? Or her mama
But I
almost
know what
died,
she's-
something
I know
like
what
that.
you're
But they
talking
was
about,
like harassing the girl that he supposedly raped or whatever, the husband. And they was like trying to pay her off to keep her quiet, and they was doing all kind of stuff. And she had came out and explaining everything that Nicki was doing, and I was like, "Girl, you're doing a whole lot for something that you had nothing to do with.
Right.
Like you didn't
she-
even
she
have
might.
to." But it happened so long ago when he was younger.
Before, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like you can love somebody and still hold somebody accountable. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you fucked up.
were
Y'all
wrong.
fuck with Fabulous though?
No.
Fab is he?
Yeah, he be
No.
putting his hands on women too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. His
Okay.
main.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
she
I'm
still
saying?
He
hurt.
knocked the
So check one,
out.
check
Yeah,
one
that's what I
too.
heard.
So
Check one, too.
check one too. So Fab, you know somebody that's in so she call you like, hey girl, this dude just put his hands up. You know, this is the first time for it. Like, all right, you run to her, hey, yada yada yada. You know, might even jump on the nigga, but this is a routine thing. Like next week she take him back, and you know next Friday she do it again. Like, so where do you draw the line at? Like, do you like? Obviously she like it, or like I don't know, like.
I don't think they ever necessarily like it.
Yeah.
They
think
just be used
it's-
to that lifestyle.
Yeah, or it's like
That's
a self-esteem thing. They might be manipulating her, all of that. But I'm only gonna run to your A maybe once or twice.
Right.
Cause once I know you going back, what is girl? You gonna do what you want to do?
I mean, I
Right.
can give you advice.
I'ma pray for you.
I think it's a sickness, man, because you can't like wanting to get beat on. You just
Yeah.
dumb
Yeah, you
in
can't.
love, like in a way. I don't want to call you dumb, but it's like, especially if I come over and whoop his ass and I see this nigga over here when I come to see my niece and nephew.
Fact,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like,
It's a mental thing for sure.
Yeah, it's all
like,
mental.
because I feel like if somebody is physically abusing you, they're mentally abusing you also.
Yeah.
Because especially if you stay.
Fab sounds like he's mentally abusive.
100%.
Like,
I like Fab as a rapper, but when I heard he knocked her teeth out, I was saying, I ain't even get that from bro. Like, his vibe. And it just, I think that's what's tricky to me about domestic. It's like, the people that be saying be whooping people. Like,
So
But if
have
you look at her, she looks so like all the time.
yeah.
yeah.
She don't ever look happy.
So have y'all
Facts.
ever been like the third? I can say third wheel, but like, you know, the third wheel of a couple fighting, like,
That's the worst shit ever, bro.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, we
fighting,
just chilling,
arguing.
and somebody get thrown down them stairs right there, like,
Hell
Yeah.
no. I'm not
I've-
standing around for that.
Listen,
Absolutely not.
I've been there at a young age.
I got a story, too.
I got a story too, bro. My homie,
Y'all
he,
be having
he
some
was
juicy
my
stories.
homie.
yeah,
Like, that's why I always say, like, it's a lot of people that you have respect for starting out, and that's where our friendship could go wrong.
you
Cause
say he was your homie?
yeah, he was my homie.
Mhm.
This was high school. He had a baby like freshman year, so like sophomore, junior year, he had his own crib and like but I remember him whooping his girl's ass, and I said, bro, I'll never come over here again.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, you tripping, bro? You know how bitches is. No, bro.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And I'm gonna tell you something. He a gay nigga too.
Hold on, he what?
He
This is
came out later on as a gay nigga.
So he was in there windmilling on that bitch. Ah, you got me fucked up. He was in there really having no rock with
But I say that to say, just so I won't forget. I say that to say a lot of these niggas that be abusing women, I seen this at a young age, was fighting more than the situation. Like, you cannot be that abusive to somebody you say you love, first of all.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can't be that sick to just be beating on this woman.
This one chick I used to, you
know
know
what
her, but
I'm
don't say her name, Tajay. But
No, don't
she
say
used to
her
want me to kick her ass. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
What?
she used to hit, do stuff to
What?
me.
Like provoke you
Yeah,
to.
like, you a real man would whoop my ass a long time ago. Like,
Oh,
she,
no.
we used to be riding down the street with she a light black and shit. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck
She's
it. I
being
gotta-
domestic towards you.
Yeah.
You was in
Yeah.
domestic, bro. You just didn't call the cops.
How you be getting in all these situations? I feel like I'm
I got
Yeah,
one
he
story.
do.
I was chilling with a chick over in Indiana, so we just talking, chilling on the couch, and she got like it's a first floor apartment, so she got a front door. Oh shit, got a front door, and she got like a glass patio door. So we just chilling, and I see over at texting and whooping. I ain't paying no attention, but she runs and locks the front door. I don't know why. She says, I don't know why he's out there. I'm like, who? My baby daddy. Like, he ain't coming. I'm like, oh fuck. So I didn't think nothing of it. Shit, about 5 minutes later, that glass patio just, Stone Cold used to come through. He came through there, boom.
He broke the window.
Yeah, came through like Stone Cold and gave her an uppercut, boy. I tell you what.
oh my
shit.
Hit her so hard, wig came off and hit the ceiling. I said, oh shit. Then he immediately turned to me. I'm so sorry. I'm like, nigga.
You gonna apologize to
Yeah,
me?
he apologized. Bro, she's on the ground.
Right.
Hey,
I mean, so I didn't mean to mess your vibe up. I'm like, you good?
What?
Yeah, I got my shit got out
I was
of
about
there
to
too.
say, I hope you left.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
that
so
too.
how do you meet these people? Do you meet them in person, online? Like,
I met her on some old Facebook stuff. Like she was I thought she was a catfish at first on some old. So we linked up. I've been knowing this is back in like 2014. This is a while ago. Like, so we linked up. We was kicking it, but we wasn't really like together or fucking around. We were just friends. And I don't know what their situation was. And
Something crazy.
yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hit a beam. I'm like, oh my god.
oh my God.
I hate being in the middle of domestic, bro, because it's like even if you out in public and somebody's whooping on a woman or a woman's whooping on a dude, it's like shit.
I just don't like to get that upset. Well, I'm not gonna be like violent or domestic or
Yeah.
anything, but I just don't even like to get that mad because I just feel like I could go there.
Right, and I like I said, I know people.
I ain't never been in no.
I know people that got into domestic. Like you might have a homie, and then you see like the little thing where you read what they done been locked up for or something, and it be domestic. Like, man, I didn't know this nigga was over there doing that. But I know good niggas that got in situations that females that put their hands on niggas, and I think that's what happened with Chris Brown. I think
that's what he
Rihanna,
said.
I
she's
think
from
they was both
overseas.
into it.
Yeah. And some niggas ain't gonna let you hit them because they mama tell you, like my mama said, no matter what, get yourself away from her. You don't hit no woman. But some mamas be like, you don't, especially a single mama. This little girl at the park hit me. You don't let nobody hit you.
And I'm the type of woman, I'm not going to hit no man because there is definitely a possibility that he can hit me back.
Facts.
Off of reflex.
You don't know.
Like-
You can't hold every man to like be
Yeah.
honorable to take they smack. Cause I'd have been smacked for being in the wrong, and I could take that. Cool, damn. I deserve that. Some niggas, you ain't smacking Ike. Like, you started this. You know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? But I think either way, toxic. Like people,
If you over 30 and still bragging about being toxic,
yeah, toxic.
lame.
It's
being
annoying.
that's
take a short
weird.
leap off a tall building.
Yeah, that's weird.
Seriously, if you 30, I'm toxic. Nah, come on, man. You
That's
corny.
definitely
No,
weird,
bragging
dog.
right.
Yeah.
When you talked about dude windmilling, so
Dog.
what y'all think about the phrase "a sassy man"?
We just had to talk about sassy niggas.
So what makes a nigga sassy?
I don't know. I ask, because when I ask women this, it's some, more times out of 10, it's something that they done some stupid shit and men ain't putting up with it. Like, This chick calls me sassy because I block her. Like, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm just gonna block you. But I don't
think that's
Yeah, won't
it.
y'all-
I don't think it is either.
Thank you for tuning into this very special episode, and be on the lookout for part 2.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network. Confirmed.